focused. We need to focus ahead for the future. We gotta go for it, we gotta, like, we have to do it. No matter what, we have to do it. And that makes me
Dee Mwango, have you become a fake pastor? Have you become a preacher? Is that your new profession? There's no problem with that, We do what we have to do out here. To earn a coin out here and there, but don't lie. That is where you encourage us to come out here and react on you when you lie. Because she came out here and said a lot of things which made me go back to pull up some receipts so that we can compare. Dee Mwango, I don't know, I think Dee Mwango and Mura Sensor, they forget that they are YouTubers. Whatever they say in public, whatever they upload, we will have it. Even if you delete, we still have it. That is the only thing that I'm like, Dee Mwango, come on. Come on, you're hustling, we are hustling out here, but don't be lying. Don't be lying, my girl.
I don't know how we're gonna do it, but I'm like, you know what, Dee? We're gonna go for it because we have no otherwise. We have to be focused. We need to focus ahead for the future. We gotta go for it, We gotta, like, we have to do it. No matter what, we have to do it. And that makes me
Somebody say hallelujah. Guys, that is not even the reaction. It was just so funny because I happened to watch the entire video, which is so new for me, but I watched at a playback speed of 4. What's wrong with me? 4? Yeah, sometimes I have to, because people are coming out here with 10 videos a day. I'm talking about Lamborghini Mwango. Like, how am I supposed to watch all those videos? But I have to, guys, because I gotcha. I need to bring you the tea. So, thank you so much for tuning in. Vico Real Space, I see you. Island Girl, thank you for tuning in. Josephine, thank you so much. Greetings. Angela, greetings to you too. Yeah, I think I've mentioned all of you guys. Kindly like the video. Kindly like the video. And of course, I'm so sorry for what happened. I scheduled for around 3:15, but another reactor was up, so I was not able to come up. I had to reschedule for 1 hour. But here we are. We got the time. I got the time. So I hope I didn't inconvenience you. Alice Queen, greetings. Greetings to you too. So guys, let's go directly to the point. I don't have a lot, a lot to discuss. I just had Dee Mwango. This is not even the receipts that I'll be reacting on. Of course, Dee Mwango has become a motivational speaker. And if you're a Kenyan, when you become a motivational speaker, most of the times, we assume that that you've broken up with your loved one and you all of a sudden become wise. You come out here and tell people, oh, you can do it by yourself. I need to be a woman without, I don't need a man to define me. I'm a woman because I'm a mother. You remember Rocio yesterday? Anyway, for Dee Mwango, it's purely creating content. Yeah. So this is what she said, guys. She said that, oh my God, I suffered when I was a young child. When I was going to school, I didn't have anything. It was a problem. And of course, I remembered because there was a video that I reacted on before. They were with Mura Senso. And Dee Mwango forgot the script 5 months ago, or was it 7 months ago? Hey, guys. And for that reason, can you like the video for me? Because the work that I put, to bring the receipts, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. So you better like that video for me. So she came out here and told people that, yes, I suffered. Because, of course, these people have to bring those kind of stories so that people can donate, people can support them, people can relate to their stories, which we know, those are pure lies. Dee Mwango's parents are educated, they had jobs. One even flew to India to study, became an headmaster, headmistress, a principal in a school. They were living good. They were. If there is someone in that family that can come out here and say something contrary to that, and I might give him or her a benefit of doubt, maybe Mura Senso, because Mura Senso has come out here and number without times to claim that Machete guy used to abuse him. But for this one on the screen to come out here and claim that, oh, I really suffered this and that, you're lying. Dee Mwango, you're lying, and stop it. It's not ladylike. It does not suit you, especially if you got a lot of subscribers out here. You want people to call you an empress, but you're full of lies. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, Passage Finder Bohan say, thank you for tuning in. Guys, can you like the video? So this is what she said.
Grow up in a family with cars, with the good houses, with a family that goes for holidays and all that. We used to live a very, very, very simple is not actually, if I say simple, is understatement. We used to live in a very humble background. Actually, humble is a word to make it sound good, but let me just be call a spade a spade. We used to live a very poor life, we were really poor at that time. Our houses used to leak. When I saw the clouds showing the signs of it's gonna rain, I used to be like, oh my God, another tough day or tough night, because my little room used to leak so much. Like literally, my bed would be full of water. And at some point, I could turn over the mattress, so that I could sleep on on the other side that is not that wet. Life was very difficult. My parents really tried their best. My mom really contributed a lot of who I am today. She spoke life into me at a very small age or a young age.
So that is something that they came out here and they knew. Americans. Americans in the building, not you, their own, because I know you're smarter than that. But Mura Senso and Dee Mwango knew that if they come out here with emotional suffering, abuse kind of stories, people will support them. The likes of Jamaican uncle will be giving them tens and tens of thousands of dollars. What does that mean? 10,000 USD. They knew. But there was a time that Dee Mwango forgot the script. And she came out here and said that me, I lived large when I was young. Even when I was going to school, I lived big. I would even wear expensive shoes. And Mura Senso tried to tell Dee Mwango that for him it was different, but Dee Mwango was very categorical. Marwa, but when you were going to your first year high school, the mom bought you very expensive shoes. And Mura Senso was not happy about that. So it just confirms what we've always said. These people never suffered, but they're just out here scamming people. These are scammers. I said it with no disclaimer. Because when you come out here and lie so that you can deceive people to send you money when you don't deserve it, I would say, you're being a scammer. You're using false narratives, stories to gain financial support from people. Passage Finder, you say that coming from a humble background, Dee should not be boasting like she does. Yeah. Being a thief scammer. Anyway, let me play that receipt. Let me get rid of this one. And then I bring the other one. The other one. Guys, I came in early today because at least I'm able to. So let's watch this video that Dee Mwango came out here and was honest for the first time. Dee Mwango, the liar. Oh my goodness.
Guys, that makes me really appreciate Congrats Mom so much.
Yeah.
Growing up, if there was one thing I never lacked was uniform. You see those shoes?
Me,
When
I-
we were young,
me, I
it was
lack them.
999, 999.
I am
You remember, you just had Dee Mwango. We'll continue with that receipt. And if I may read the transcript, this is what she said. That makes me really appreciate Congrats Mom so much. Growing up, if there was one thing I never lacked was uniform. You see those expensive shoes, I like them. They were 999 Kenyan shillings. I'm telling you. And Mura Senso interjected and told Dee Mwango that no, for me I lacked. I didn't have them. But guess what, guys? Dee Mwango reminded Mura Senso that no, you had those expensive shoes. Dee Mwango, did you did you forget the script? When was this? July last year.
And them say he's having the same belt. You see?
Guys, that makes me really appreciate Congrats Mom so much.
Yeah.
Like, growing up,
Yeah.
if there was one thing I never lacked was uniform. You see those shoes?
Me,
When
I-
we were young,
me, I
it was
like them.
999.
I am telling you, even me, I tried selling pigeons to buy these shoes when
But
I was a
remember
kid.
Mama bought for you class 8 with a metal box.
Have you seen how these scammers come out here and expose themselves? Guys, let me read the transcript. This is what Dee Mwango said together with Mura Senso. Even having the same really made me appreciate Congrats Mom so much. Growing up, if there was something I didn't miss is shoes, clothes, and these expensive things. I'm telling you, even me, I tried selling pigeons. Me, I didn't have. That is Mura Senso. And then Dee Mwango proceeded to tell Marwa, but I remember Mom bought you those shoes. Hey,
And them say he's having the same belt. You see?
Guys, that makes me really appreciate Congrats Mom so much.
Yeah.
Like, growing up,
Yeah.
if there was one thing I never lacked was uniform. You see those shoes?
Me,
When
I-
we were young,
me, I
it was
like them.
999.
I am telling you, even me, I tried selling pigeons to buy these shoes when
But
I was a
remember
kid.
Mama bought for you class 8 with a metal box. You were happy.
And then that is how I went to
Marwa did not dispute after Dee Mwango exposed him, but I remember Mama bought you when you were going to class 8. And then Mura Senso proceeded to say that, and that's how I went to secondary school. Did you say?
a
Remember
kid.
Mama bought for you class 8 with a metal box. You were happy.
And then that is how I went to high school.
Box.
Marwa, hey, Mura Senso, you're an international beggar to a point that you will lie about something that you clearly know it's false. Did you listen to him telling Dee Mwango that no, me I lacked, me I didn't have, until Dee Mwango reminded him the exact time that he was bought those shoes. And I'll not even lie, those people that had those shoes had the money because they're the most expensive shoes in Kenya for school going. Not the most expensive, but the most common, expensive, and quality shoes for students. Any Kenyan will tell you that. Tafis. I remember my village, we used to call it butter because I don't know if that is the reason why, but the people that used to sell, their shop was written butter. I'll not come out here and lie to you. I thank God. But these two will lie so that people send them donations. Hi Dee, Ivy, long time. How are you, girl? Josephine, you're greeting Vimwelu. Vimwelu, thank you so much for tuning in. I like how the internet never forgets, yet she's in Poland throwing her mom under the bus. Can you imagine? The mom that she said that she never allowed Dee Mwango to lack anything. A few moments later, she's out here saying something different. Shameless people. Hey.
Growing up,
Yeah.
if there was one thing I never lacked was uniform. You see those shoes?
Me,
When
I-
we were young,
me, I
it was
like them.
999.
I am telling you, even me, I tried selling pigeons to buy these shoes when
But
I was a
remember
kid.
Mama bought bought for you, class 8 with a metal box. You were happy.
And then that is how I went to high school.
Box.
Imagine this.
Used to have a metal box.
Imagine this boy. The money I gave him yesterday, 500.
I could not believe when I was watching Dee Mwango coming out here with that motivational video. Oh, guys, we have to do it. Don't be beaten. I'm like, of course, she was addressing Rocio. I'm like, yeah, that could be Rocio's intention, or that's how Rocio appears to you, Dee Mwango. But at least she can stand up and do her own thing without depending on a strong passport. She can leave the villa and be independent, unlike you. But I think Dee Mwango is just out here creating content. I will not even focus on that.
Society.
Guys, I remember when my mom bought me those shoes. I went to school and I told people it's 999. They said, Dee Mwango, her mom has bought her shoes for 1 million.
It's called Tafisi.
These shoes, guys, don't see
Guys,
them
these
like
shoes.
that. Don't see them
This
like
one.
that.
This is how you say.
When we were growing up.
Those who know. Until look, there is even a rubber stamp.
Hey.
Look, even there's a code. 2025. Those who know. No, it's butter. Guys, those guys who know butter. 2,600. 2,600.
Imagine.
And
now
yes,
wow.
Even more expensive. Even
they were 1,900.
Okay, Dee Mwango, I got what you said. Let me bring up. Hey, Dee Mwango, let me bring up your fake rant yesterday. Motivational speak. Hey, did you say? What did you mean when you came out and made these statements? When you know that you're lying, why did you make this statement again? Dee Mwango, let me replay it for you. 9:39. Why did you make this statement, Dee Mwango, when you were privileged growing up?
Very, very happy that I got to grow up in that life. Content creator. So I was born, raised in the countryside. I grew up in a very humble background. Life was really difficult, but looking back today, I'm very, very happy that I got to grow up in that life. I'm full of gratitude because that life shaped me to be who I am today. We didn't grow up in a family with cars, with good houses, with a family that goes for holidays and all that. We used to live a very, very, very simple is not actually, if I say simple, is understatement. We used to live in a very humble background. Actually, humble is a word to make it sound good, but let me just be, call a spade a spade. We used to live a very poor life. We were really poor at that time. Our houses used to leak. When I saw the clouds showing the signs.
Shame on you. Shame on you. Dee Mwango, if there is something that you've never become since, you've never shown us that side of you, is just being real and honest. That is not in your vocabulary. You don't know poverty. I remember I mentioned this last week. I had some people behind the cameras and they were like, this one does not know poverty. If you had a teacher as your mom, a scholar as your dad, you don't know what poverty is. So can you keep quiet? Get a seat in a corner and keep quiet, because you're using other people's stories to try and benefit. You know that there are some people that came from humble backgrounds, they were very poor. You know that. But because that is not your story, you just run with it so that you can get money from Americans. And you need to stop. You really need to. Because I just played a video where she came out and told people that I never lacked. Hey. We used to wear expensive shoes going to school. Dee Mwango, can you fear God? Fear God, my sister. Fear God. She went ahead with this rant. Of course, the views are not viewing. The views are not viewing, and of course, Home Girl will come out here with anything to soften the donors' hearts. Not hearts, but pockets.
much, and I know you're proud of who I am today. So I went to school, primary school, in a public school. Then later my mom advanced me to a boarding school. From boarding school, from my primary school that time, I did my KCPE, I passed so well. I went to high school, I did well. I managed to join university, and I was sponsored by the government. And one thing that really motivated me to work hard is remembering where I came from. You know, you'd be in class and your fellow students get visited on visiting days with cars, you know, very well off, you know. And that time my mom has been in a bus for over 5 hours, 6 hours coming to check on me. I would feel so good, so grateful. I would be, you know, so happy, the happiest. She made sure she checked on me. She got to know how I'm doing in school, encouraged me. We went through my performance. She always told me, don't forget where you come from. Don't forget where you come from. When you're seated in that classroom, remember where you come from. Remember how your mom is struggling to keep you here. And that really made me to work so hard.
But at least, Dee Mwango, at least your mom could afford to keep you there. You went to a private boarding. Do you know boarding was, back in the days, Dee Mwango is in her 30s. Back in the days, to get to a boarding school, it's not like nowadays your child is in maybe grade 6, 7, you take them to a boarding school. Thank God. And it will not be a burden. Back then, you don't even talk about boarding, because why are you talking about boarding school? Do you have the money? Until you get to your secondary level of education, that's when most of the times you have to go to a boarding school. That's how the education system in Kenya is structured. But this one on the screen, this compulsive liar, you say something today opposite to what you said 7 months ago. I played the receipts. So if you want to come out here with the threats with your lawyer, watch the video. I played them. You're a liar. You're a pathological liar. You didn't have a humble background. Any Kenyan will tell you, people that went to a boarding school at that level of education, you had to have the money. That is why your mom will remind you, I'm working so hard to have you there. At least she could have you in that kind of school. When you talk about poverty, poor background, humble background, you don't even know that boarding school existed, because that is so far from your imagination. So I don't know, maybe according to you, you think that you're only addressing Americans. You forget that there are some Kenyans watching you. You go to the comment section, people are telling us, stop lying. Your story is so far from humble background. You want someone from a humble background to talk, you will keep quiet, because you know nothing about poverty. So please, give us a break. Lamborghini Mwango, give us a break. Dee Mwango, will you shut up? Will you keep quiet? And stop lying?
So I did my KCSE. I went to university.
I don't know if it was this video, because so we went to high school, university. In university, because it was really expensive. So my university at least was not in the village.
All I knew was the village. So my university at least was not in the village, was in another town. Okay, Eldoret. So I went to Moi University. If you studied in Moi University, let me know. So that's where I went for my university, and that's where I started my content creation. I never had an idea of what content creation is, you know, but thank God, you know, my destiny helper, my elder brother, his name is Marwa.
I don't want that story, Dee Mwango. I wanted to get a point where you mentioned about your university. Guys, I come from Kenya, and I know. Thank you for that comment, Ellis Queen. Yeah, according to Dee Mwango, she came out here in the same video. I played that receipt. Oh, guys, we didn't go for holidays. We didn't go for vacation. Not even 1% of Kenyans, especially back in the days, knew anything about vacation. I said 1%. How many Kenyans are we? Before someone comes out here. Yes, we are more than 50 million Kenyans. So that is more than 1 million. Some people had the money. It doesn't mean that because you don't have the money, people are poor. No, don't have the money. You're the one who is poor. Yes, there are some Kenyans who used to go for vacations. But for Dee Mwango to come out here and say that we didn't have luxury cars to drive, we didn't go for vacation, according to her, that is being poor. What did you learn when you were traveling, Dee Mwango? What did you ever learn? Because you're so out of touch with reality. Like you don't know nothing. Let me say so. She didn't finish that sentence. Did she graduate? Of course, she didn't. Let me try and control F if I'll get where she mentioned the friend in the university. That's why there was started. So my university. So that's where I went to my university. I'm trying to get to a point where she mentioned a friend, exaggerated. Hey, exaggerated. What is this? Guys, sorry. These AdSense, and we have to watch. I hope you watch my AdSense, guys. Dee Mwango had a lot to say, a lot of rubbish, because those are false. You want to appear like you had a poor background.
And applaud, I'll be paying you $10 US. So now you got a job. Because in the university, you still have so much time. Not all the time you're in class, you know? So I used to have a lot of free time. So I started creating content, very motivated. And at the end, I used to have this one friend, 20 Kenyan shillings. I used to be that girl, very humble. And in today's world, when you have a lot of money, you have a lot of friends. But then I used to have nothing. And so that's made me to have very few friends. Actually, I used to have this one friend. Up to today, we are friends. We went to the same high school, same university. Her name is Juliet. She's normally actually in my videos. We could relate more. We were friends. We could cook together, do life in the university. Like, at least our life were more of similar. Real struggles, you know? So...
real struggles, and you went to the university. Do you know, being poor, Dee Mwango, someone would even be sponsored by the government. It's a whole thing in Kenya, guys. A beautiful one, but I think it doesn't work like that nowadays. Imagine you get a sponsorship by the government, but you fail to go to the university because you don't have the transport to your university destination. Can you imagine? But this one is out here. My mom used to send me upkeep, but yeah, it was a struggle, guys. No, Dee Mwango, you need to stop these fake stories. You don't know what poverty is. Imagine traveling around the world, but you still don't know what poverty is from where you come from. Come on. You guys never lived in a mud house. You had a permanent house. I think it was made of bricks, if I remember. You had shelter. People don't have that. But you want to call yourself poor? What will other people call themselves? Hey, yeah, shameless. Passport seized.
Aside fake life and living your realistic life will take you to places that you never thought you would be. I started documenting my real authentic life, village life videos. They made me to be where I am today. Even after traveling the world, still, I want to live in the countryside. That has built me. But
no, because you don't want to pay the bills. How many times have you come out here and said that I'm so lucky, paying rent is very expensive, I'm so lucky? You know why. Dee Mwango, you know why. Because you love to stay in the village. Come on.
The future of infrastructure.
Come on, guys. Have you liked the video? I hope you have. And thank you so much for tuning in. Kindly like the video. I'll really appreciate.
Guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome, or passionate world traveler. I've been traveling around the world for the past 5 years. 2026 will be my 6th year.
Something that we always ask you, Dee Mwango, what did you learn? No, what did you learn when you were traveling across the world? What? It's so easy to come out here and yap. Oh my God, I've been traveling. I'm passionate. What did you learn? Anyway, let's watch Dee Mwango coming out here to praise herself, which is important because if you don't, who will? Dee Mwango, if you do not, who will do it for you?
Do a very quick unboxing. We have a package here, and let's see what is inside so that in case it needs to be returned or something, I could do that real quick. So let's get into the video. Yes, the package is here. Outfit of the day. Today, I'm in all black. I love myself. Do you love who you are? When you look on the mirror, do you love what you're seeing? Let me know in the comment section down below. But confidence starts by taking good care of yourself. Do you love how you look to begin with? Do you love what you see when you look on the mirror? Ask yourself that question, and it all starts with loving yourself. For you to know what love is, you must start by loving yourself. Eat healthy, exercise.
Do you love yourself, Dee Mwango, when you look at that mirror? Because it got to a point where she told people you need to reflect on your life. When you look at the mirror, do you love the reflection? What you see on the mirror? Do you do that, Dee Mwango? Because I was so alarmed by that motivational video because you're preaching water and taking wine. Do you love what you see on the screen? Do you love your color? You don't do that. You do not. How many times did you come out and tell people, oh my God, guys, I cannot date someone below, financially below me. Do you have a Lamborghini? Because they were black people. But now you met someone with no job. You have to fund their life just because you don't love yourself. Why come out here and preach something that you don't take? Why?
And that will boost your confidence. You'll be a very confident person, and that will actually lead you to be very successful in life and living the purpose that God created you for. I love who I am. As always, I love how I look. I take good care of myself, and God has been good in my life. Okay, let's unbox this.
What was that? God has been very good in my life. Very true. At least you are alive. I love myself. Continue blowing your own trumpet, Dee Mwango. Said a lot of things. You need to be humble. Coming from Dee Mwango, imagine. You need to stay humble. You are wise, mature, and humble and authentic. Really. Someone is telling her that.
Content creator. So I was born, raised in the countryside. I grew up in a very humble background. Life was really difficult, but looking back today, I'm very, very happy that I got to grow up in that life. I'm full of gratitude.
I think we played that, but there was a point where she was advising through that motivational video, advising people to stay humble. Don't brag. And I'm like, what? That should not be coming from you, Dee Mwango, because you're not humble. You can't hold a conversation without bragging. You can't do that.
I'm trying. I'm not where I want to be, but at least I'm not where I used to be 5 years ago. Literally, my life took a different turn 5 years ago. From not being able even to afford anything to being able to, I can afford anything I want for myself, Being a woman, being independent is the best thing you could ever do to yourself. Also a man, being independent as a person is the best thing you could ever do for yourself. Having your financial freedom. But again, it doesn't come overnight. You have to start working on yourself step by step, day by day, showing up, being positive about life. You may have a million reasons why not to, but again, have that one reason why to. Personally, I always tell myself, I got my own projects that are ongoing.
Projects or projects? When you say projects, Dee Mwango, it seems that you do a lot of things there. In that junkyard, can I say? Because you're the first one to come out here and call people poor. So will I offend anyone by saying the same thing? Anyway, Dee Mwango said that nowadays, I have a lot of projects going on. We know the first project is the villa. The second one, taking your boyfriend around the world because, of course, you foot the bills. Thirdly, she came out here and said that I need to record my transactions. And I'm like, Dee Mwango, didn't you say that your boyfriend pays for everything? Didn't you say that? That you don't spend a dime?
Mi trabajo es fácil.
That you save 100% of your pay slip? Like, hey, Dee Mwango, you can lie. Oh. Hey, you can lie. Is this lack of content pushing you to be a liar like this? Let me get that receipt, because why not? What am
money transaction, then maybe that will be very good. But for my case, I just wanted to just make the money circulate.
I didn't watch that. Just a second. You say that you want to keep a record of your transactions when I go to shop. Imagine, in Poland. I wish I had brought up the previous video where she came out here, but you remember, guys, she came out here and told people that I save 100% of my money. My husband pays for every single thing. In fact, let me stop talking and get the receipts ASAP. ASAP, transact money from your mobile phone. Just wanted to make the money circulate. I think I'll have to pull up the next video, because I think it was that. I'm not so sure. Let me check. Let me check. Dee Mwango. Transactions. Transactions. Where is it? Dee Mwango. I even saw a comment, someone is saying that you like contradicting yourself. One time you tell people that your husband pays for everything. What? The next minute you tell people that, no, guys, I have to record everything. I think it was at the beginning of the video. Did you say that?
With my other videos, because during this winter season, I'm thinking of doing this more often. The fact that I can't be outside that much, but still I'll take you guys along my other normal videos that I normally do each day, my day-to-day life. Okay, so from the title of the video is letting go the fake life, getting to know your purpose in life. So allow me to read.
That is the motivational speak that she promised to go around giving people. That is being delusional, but she was out here advising people to be delusional. Why can't I get it? Why can't I get it? Transactions. Just a second, guys. I'll get it. I don't know where I kept it. I had taken a screenshot. Where is it? Maybe they'll be good, but for my case, I just wanted to make money. Guys, I'm sorry, I can't get it, but that is what she said. She got a book because she wants to record every transaction that she does whenever she goes for shopping in Poland.
And see what's inside. Oh wow. I'm trying to figure out what could this be. From how the box looks like. Ooh.
Guys, I'm sorry, I was receiving a call. Guys, have you liked? I think we are approaching the end, around 10 minutes before we are done. Dee Mwango, where did you take that receipt? Because I really wanted to play.
All leave the world behind. But before you leave the world behind, are you making the world, better? Are you inspiring people to be better? What's your purpose in this life? Are you changing lives? Are you that person that helps people to discover what they are good at? Are you that one person who supports young people? Are you that one person who sees potential in people and lets them know about it and support them to be the better version of themselves?
Are you talking about supporting people, Dee Mwango? Really? Of everything you decided to come out here and motivate people? to see the potential in people and support them. You, the same girl that you don't want to support your villagers, you can only support your fake muzungus. If you want them to marry you, that is when you will support. Dee Mwango, are you the same person coming out here and asking people, do you support people? Guys, you know you have to support people so that you can achieve your dreams. You need to see the potential. You came out here number without time to tell Marwa that you do not like the fact that Marwa comes out here and supports people. You've said that number without times. There was a time that Matata, what is the name? One of those Nyabwanza YouTubers appeared on your camera. You told him to delete it because you're just wicked. What else can explain that? You're wicked. You're so wicked. You don't want to support no one, and you don't even want to see Marwa supporting any of your villager. Really, Dee Mwango, will you come out and tell people that they should see the potential in people and support them? Really? That one really shocked me, guys. Of everything that she came out here and said, that one was too much. Too much. Then okay, welcome. Yeah, you can only support these Muzungus. You went to Jamaica just because they are black. You cannot even talk to them because you need rich people. You need people with a Lamborghini. And you'll sit down out here with your stupid, hey, new trends, with your BS video, coming out here to advise people to support people. Who have you ever supported, Dee Mwango? Who have you ever come out here to support in terms of YouTube? We saw the likes of Miss Trudy, Cherono, African Tigress. They came out here and supported you because we are Kenyans, but then we support people so much, especially out there. You meet a Kenyan, you're always like, oh my God, the world will stop, especially if you're out of the country. We just love each other so much. And then Dee Mwango, you took the support and then you turned around and started backstabbing them. Right now, you don't even talk to the people that supported you. On top of that, you cannot share the same blessing by supporting other people. You're so wicked, especially when you're in the village. Were you not the same person that ambushed, what is the name? Nasto, in the village? Because he recorded you. When you're a world traveler, you go around recording people. But when your village counterpart records you, it's a problem. But listen to what you come out here and tell people. Hey, and your Janet Harash and the rest of them come out here and say that, oh, that was the most beautiful speech that we've ever had. Really?
Because I believe this is one of my purpose in this life. Remember, at some point, we'll all leave the world behind. But before you leave the world behind, are you making the world, better? Are you inspiring people to be better? What's your purpose in this life? Are you changing lives? Are you that person that helps people to discover what they are good at? Are you that one person who supports young people? Are you that one person who sees potential in people and let them know about it and support them to be the better version of themselves? Are you? Let me know in the comment section down below. Well, allow me to reintroduce.
Before you read people's comment section, writing to you whether they support people or not, do you do that? Do you do that, especially in the motherland that you like, coming out and telling people, I'm Lambo girl from the motherland, Kenya, the motherland? Do you support its people? Do you even love how those people appear? They look? Do you even love them? No. Your inferiority complex together with your wickedness because you don't want to see anyone being supported by your brother is too much. Can you be wise about what you come out here and tell people? Because this is ridiculous. Boko Pamela, thank you for tuning in. You say that I think she's trying to become better. I believe she's learning from her past mistakes. I hope so. That would be beautiful if that is the case. Just checked her copy behavior. Oh, by the way, someone came out here with a banger. That is Bohanze. Can you imagine, Dee Mwango? You want to give us copyrights when you're out there copying people's titles. Thank you for that, Bohanze. I'll check it out. Thank you, Blackwater, for tuning in. She suffers from verbal. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Dana K, I see you. Who else? Guys, if you tuned in and I didn't appreciate you, of course, you know. I really appreciate your presence. Nice to have you all out here. I hope you liked the video. Alice Queen, you say that if Marwa can talk about supporting, I'll agree. But for Dee, no way. Thank you. That's a fact. She never. But as I said, she's out here creating content. She will yap about anything, say anything to get to maybe 1 hour of a video or 30 minutes, gets paid, and that is it. No one should be taking her serious. No one. Masala Mouth, you are out here. Thank you so much. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for doing that.
Introduce myself one more time, although I had already made an introduction. I'm doing this so that you guys can get to relate more with my other videos, because during this winter season, I'm thinking of doing this more often. The fact that I can't be outside that much, but still I'll take you guys along my other normal videos that I normally.
I'm not.
We need to know what love is.
What do you know about love? Lamborghini. What do you know about love? So, just a second. I need to
eat healthy, exercise, and that will boost your confidence. You'll be a very confident person, and that will actually lead you to be very successful in life and living the purpose that God created you for. I love who I am. As always, I love how I look. I take good care of myself, and God has been good in my life. Okay, let's unbox this. Do I really need the scissors or the knife? Oh, I think it's going to work.
What was this that you were opening, Dee Mwango?
A lot of small boxes. Let me know in the comments.
Dee Mwango, let's move to something else because we are approaching the end of the video and I've not played a lot of receipts. Let me get rid of this one. We move to where she's out here telling people, you know, you know what, guys? I've really achieved a lot. People should stop being bitter. They should become better. Of course, you know Dee Mwango's accent. They should be better. And of course, you know, I believe that she was addressing Rocio simply because that video was uploaded after Rocio's video yesterday. I wanted to talk about something when it comes to Rocio. I don't know if I'll get the time because I don't want this video to get to 1 hour. For her to come out and tell people that don't focus on your past, that makes you bitter. I believe that she's addressing Rocio because Rocio came out here and said that, you know, one year ago, 1 year, 5 months ago, Marwa abandoned me when I was in labor. He slept. I'm still healing. To my understanding, that is Dee Mwango telling Rocio, focus on your future and stop being bitter about your past. Maybe that's how I interpreted it. Let me bring that receipt. Guys, I hope you liked the video. There's nothing much happening. There's nothing much happening today after yesterday's video by Rocio, but I'm banking on Mura Sensor to come out here and respond to Rocio because I know Marwa will not be beating around the bush. Marwa will come out here and address Rocio directly in an ungrateful video. I hope it's coming soon because at this point, Marwa, you should have moved on. You should have realized that that girl is not coming back anytime soon, but maybe in future. Yeah, so I hope you come out here and give us some tea. Bring some action on the streets. We need to have something interesting to react on. Now, when you people are so quiet, what are we supposed to be doing? Mura.
5 years. This will be my 6th year. I've been to over 70 countries in my life. So, is there any? I have a few things to work on for me to be a better person. And if there is, well, this video was meant for you. Normally, I do a lot of travel videos and live. Now, you can't. We all need to stop living our past life. Everybody has a past. It's so sad that a lot of things happen to you in the past that maybe you think they're the reasons as to why you're not better, but maybe bitter. Maybe even not bitter, but not better. Well, what I would like to say is stop living your past life. I know a lot of us have a lot of things that happen to us and we think this should be better. Maybe it's because of my past that I'm not able to be a better person. Stop living in your past. Focus on the future.
I believe that she's addressing Rocio because, guys, to be very, very honest, of course, should Rocio move forward? Should Rocio come out here, not utter a word about Marwa, nor the past? Oh, my career stopped. I was not elevated. This and that. I could not chase my dreams. If she stops coming out here with the contradiction, this type of videos, trying to put Marwa down, no one will be watching Rocio's video because I don't know if you realized, but since she left to Argentina, I'm not saying that she doesn't upload amazing content, at least compared to Marwa and Dee Mwango, she does better content, just like Pero. But of course, people watch Rocio or any other Marwa's ex-girlfriend or baby mama because of the attachment to Mura. So Dee Mwango knows that Rocio is beating her when it comes to the views, simply because Rocio will come out here and address her past once in a while. When the views are low, Rocio knows what to do. She'll come out here and tell people that, Mura Senso did this and that. People will be glued watching her. And of course, I know that Dee Mwango is not happy about that. Of course, this girl is very, when I say competitive or bitter, you're coming out and telling people to stop being bitter. You're one of them, because I still don't understand what will make you not support your villagers, your village mates. I don't understand it. If it's not bitterness, for what? I can give my assumption, but I don't want to. But Dee Mwango knows that should Rocio stop talking about Marwa or Kenya or Africa the way she likes putting it across, no one will be watching her. Maybe Dee Mwango is out here telling her that you need to move on, stop being bitter, stop focusing on your past, because that past is giving you the views. What do you think, guys? Who do you think this message was intended for? Because I know you're not addressing us. She also mentioned something. She said that, oh, do you have a project going on? Let me try and control F. I hope it's this video, because she uploaded, I think, 3 videos yesterday, and I'm like, who got that time? Who got the time to sit down and watch 3 videos? She did 3 videos. Just a second, guys.
Lies about me. What are you doing? Do you have any project going on? You're gonna stay bitter the rest of your life. What are you doing? After criticizing, telling the lies about me, what are you doing? Do you have any project going on? Do you have any goals? Do you have something that motivates you to be better? Are you being a role model? What are you doing? Are you inspiring your own kids to be better in life? Or all they want to get from you is how to be bitter, how to sit down and talk lies about other people. Is that what you want your kids to be in future?
Guys, no one can convince me that she's not talking to Rocio right there. And I'm not supporting Dee Mwango when it comes to this, because when we talk about teaching your children, I think Rocio got some things to teach a child more than you can, Dee Mwango, because what will you tell your children? Don't support people. Come out here, harass people. Come out here, tell your sibling not to support other people. If Marwa wants to support village YouTubers, why is it a bother to you? So, of course, you know, Dee Mwango and Marwa are so close, very close. And I'm very sure that she was not happy about that video. And if there is someone that will come out here and respond to Rocio, Dee Mwango, more likely to be Dee Mwango than Marwa. And this was the video. She proceeded, oh, do you have any projects going on? Yeah, Rocio got a project, singing. Whether you agree or disagree when it comes to that part of her life, she got a project. It's a project. We'll not go to whether it's a positive, negative, or something viable, but she got a project. Dee Mwango, not everyone will come out here and build a big house for it to be termed a project. About teaching, anything to teach her child, let her raise her child the way she wants to. You will do that for yours. Guys, what do you think? Ann Thompson, I saw you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Big Coril is on her way to Krakow. Masala Mouth, you're here. Thank you so much. People watch Rocio because of Maisha. I think I even pinned that comment. I agree 100%. She forgot she spoke about her past in this video. Elise Queen, you said that, Dee, you're a liar. You have been talking about the past every time you talk about the past life suffering. Yeah, by the way, Dee Mwango, if there is anyone that capitalizes on your past, on their past, that is you. Together with your brother, you come out here telling people, oh my God, we really suffered. So if you don't mind, can you send us some donations? You cannot come out here and call out Rocio for something that you also do. Isn't issued and she gets deported. I don't know what she'll do about that, Ann Thompson. If she doesn't take time, she will be frustrated to quit. Yeah, she's always throwing jabs at Rocio, 100%. 100%.
Is that what your cousins and nieces, you want them to emulate from you? In this life, we have a choice to be better people. Make sure you're being a good example to others. I don't mean you have to be perfect. You know, I'm far away from perfection. Far away. I have my own weaknesses. And I'm happy for that, you know, and I'm not striving to be a perfect person, you know, I'm not. All I'm trying to do is ask myself, am I better than where I was yesterday?
About being better, we don't know, but are you not bitter, Dee Mwango? For you to come out here and address Rocio, if that is exactly what you're doing, that is being bitter. Let people come out here and give their story, talk about their past. It's their life. How does that concern you? Lamborghini Mwango, how does that bother you in any way? Anyway, I don't even want to waste your time because she mentioned a lot of things in that video. Oh, this and that. Oh, we were so poor. And did I miss that part that was so funny? Let me try and see if I'll get it. Guys, I think this will mark the end of this video. Kindly like. Where is it?
Otherwise, we have to be focused. We need to focus ahead for the future. We gotta go for it, you know. We got, you know, like we have to do it. No matter what, we have to do it. And that makes me every single day to show up for myself with no giving up. Whether what I do, I see results, whether I don't see results, I have to show up. And that's the mindset that I want you guys to have. Realizing that success doesn't come overnight. It's step by step. You know, for this villa to finish, it will take me time. You know, some people would laugh at me. They'll be like, why did you start such a big villa and it's taking a lot of time to be complete? Because still I had a choice of dreaming small. I would build a small little house and I'll be done. 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom, just a simple, normal. But I believe I wasn't born to be normal or regular. I believe I was meant to stand out, like everything or anything that my hands.
How is that motivating people, Dee Mwango? How is that motivating people? That is bragging, because she proceeded to say that, oh, I would have built a lot of, ordinary buildings if the foundation would give me 5 bedroom house, this and that. And I'm like, you do you. I'm tired. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate your time. I'll see you tomorrow unless something interesting worth your time. Then I'll show up later. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in. It's a Friday. I don't know what time or day of the week it is from where you're watching, but I wish you the best of the week that we are approaching. Weekend. I'm sorry. I hope you have an amazing time. I hope you support Neo this weekend in terms of watching, liking, subscribing, and turning the notification bell on. Thank you so much for Vimwelu, my fellow reactor on the streets. I saw you. And of course, big shout out to my moderators. I really appreciate you. And shout out to my live chat gang. All of you that tuned in and shared your thoughts in the live chat section. If you watched, we are paid for the likes, and I really appreciate you for watching. But if you don't mind, in the future, come to the live chat section and let me know what you think about the video. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and peace. What can I say, guys? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ciao. Bye, guys.